What's up? It's your boy, Michael. Should I do another intro?
Yeah.
All right.
That was lame as hell.
Hello.
Hi. What's the deal? Back with another one. What episode is this?
That's a good question. 17.
Are you sure it's 17?
17. Episode
We better
17.
check that. Fact check. We got to fact check ourselves.
Hold on. We should know this.
It is 17.
Yeah, 17.
Yep.
Y'all know it's 17, so that's all that matters.
Right. Y'all just read below.
Yep. Welcome to Crash Dummies, episode 17. We are back again every Wednesday. The one thing I noticed, we never really announce on the podcast when we drop a podcast. So I'm gonna do this at the top of the podcast. We drop every Wednesday.
I know for those people, they keep checking back every day. Still ain't dropped yet.
We drop every Wednesday around 7 o'clock for audio.
Right before mass.
Video anytime after 12, between 4, depending how we're feeling. Depending on if I was lazy enough to edit the video, that type of stuff, or motivated enough to edit it. But yeah. Welcome. So Pat, you gotta start off with your football update.
No football update this week. So you know what that means. Ain't no football update this week. You see the fight last night though?
Yeah, man.
That was crazy. That was I think we've all just grown so, especially since like the huge social media era started.
Yeah. Hold on. I have to do some house cleaning things. Please, because I have to do this at the beginning of the podcast because I don't know everybody's listenership throughout the podcast. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, interact with us. It helps with the algorithm, and we comment. We really reply to every comment on our YouTube channel. So just do that. Again, we're posting another poll question for Spotify. I just want to announce it at the beginning because I now know how to get it to work. And 4 people replied, including me. So more people will ask a question and then just kind of like interact. I just like that way of interacting with our audio listeners. Now back to talking about the Tyson Fury and
Deontay
Wilder fight.
You ass boy.
I'm an ass.
You suck. Terrible.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
You on the mic?
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
That boy slurping and sucking on the mic. Somebody going, Yeah, I think as far as like being in this era where we're so used to like big events like this letting us down.
Yeah.
Like countless times, like the Jake Paul fights, whatever. Usually when we get to this, like
even like the Mayweather versus Pacquiao, it was kind of like
it's just like
it's like it's too late.
Like you can grab some moments out of it, but it's like, but this is like we got 2 dudes in their prime who are willing to go at it. Like we got to give them respect, and this is
gonna be like this is probably one of the best fights I've seen in a long time.
Blow after blow. Like
I can't even remember. I don't even know, like a boxing fight for sure. This is like the best boxing fight
that we've been alive for.
Yeah, that I've seen.
That we've known. Yeah,
I think this is going down. It'll go down as top 5 like boxing fight of all time. It was that.
What
good.
A great trilogy.
It's just like, it's just crazy. Like it's almost like a movie, like what you watch. You know, like
it really was.
Like the ups and like the exaggerated ups and downs in like a boxing movie or a fighting movie. Like the villain would almost die and then the hero almost die and stuff like that. This one was like you thought Wilder was knocked out, then you thought Tyson was knocked out. It was just like, I think after the 9th though, we kind of knew it was like Wilder might be going out, but it depends. That right hand just equalizer.
I thought after the first knockdown, like you can see him and it's just like,
oh yeah, I thought it was over too.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be 10.
I was so surprised. Like Wilder's literally like wobbly, and I'm like, oh, he's just 1 punch away, which he probably was.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how like things work out in boxing when like boxers can actually get saved by the bell, which you hear that like saying all the time, like saved by the bell. And now I know like that's what it truly means. Like this dude is literally could be thumped in the top of his head and he's out.
Both of them were technically kind of saved by the bell.
Yeah, I thought at some point Fury's count when he was down, it was super slow. He counted to 6 and then he turned to Deontay Wilder to tell him to get back to his corner.
Yeah,
I thought that was super weird.
Which is the right thing to do because he needs to get in the corner for them to even start counting usually. But this is how, like in most boxing, the person outside the ring, the ref outside the ring, usually starts the count,
and
then the one inside, but like the stop in the middle of 6, and then you get to 8.
Yeah, he probably still would have got up, but it would have been close. Yeah, it would have been a little bit closer.
I think he was listening anyway, so he kind of knew he had a little time to kind of get ready.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was kind of weird.
A lot of people were talking about that, but
overall, a great fight.
I don't think anybody's stock went down. The thing I hate about boxing, and it's not like this in the UFC or any like MMA thing, is that people thinking that a loss is like the end of your career.
For sure. With boxing, yeah, for sure.
It shouldn't be that way.
No.
It shouldn't be.
But there's people, I think, like when you get, it's kind of like the Michael Jordan finals thing.
It's
like
Mayweather thing.
Yeah, it's like the Mayweather. That's what I'm saying. People in that sport have been undefeated before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like compared to like LeBron being compared to Jordan. It's like a great all-time player has went undefeated in the finals before and won like over 4 or 5 and went undefeated. This is the precedent to being the GOAT.
Yeah.
And this is what you did.
Yeah, but the thing about like is Michael Jordan has lost games before.
Yeah, lost games, lost in the first round, same thing.
I know.
Like there's been times where Floyd probably should have tied.
Yeah, there's times that Floyd has lost in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like actually got beat up in the gym. Like there's been times. It's just that boxing, I think is mainly because one, they fight less frequently, so Tyson Fury or Deontay, especially when you win a championship, you may be fighting once or twice a year.
Yeah, once or twice a year. And that twice is only for situations like this.
Yes.
To where there's a contender and you sign like a 3-fight contract with
That's the thing. It's always a rematch. There's always rematch clause. If you're the champion, you're going to have to sign a rematch clause. There's no way you're going to lose your belt. And then, but the UFC, the reason I kind of like UFC a little bit better too, because some of their most popular fighters they have multiple losses, 10 losses. Nate Diaz, you saw it, but people love him.
You love him.
He's lost 13 times
because of his style.
Jorge Masvidal, people love him.
It's more of the style. Like if you can get someone with like great fighting style that you just come to watch,
entertainment. Like, because the thing about boxing and fighting, obviously there's like hardcore fans, and I'm gonna say we're not really hardcore boxing fans. I think I would call myself like if there's like casual MMA fan, I'm like right above casual because I've been watching it since I was a kid. But there's still like entertainment of the aspect of it. It's like
I think that's in every sport. Like
I think that's just like the old school mentality. Like what am I trying to say? What's the word for like Neanderthals or whatever? That's the caveman mentality of like humans. Yeah, like they're seeing people like getting punched in the face. And you want to see blood
from
the Roman days.
Yeah, from the beginning of time. Like that used to be probably one of the only sports was fighting. Was combat.
And just like that testosterone filled sport where it's like we have to see like, but sometimes when people see like just technique and it's like maybe a little more technical fight where it's like Mayweather, I honestly didn't come to appreciate Mayweather's style until like my later years.
Until you got later and you saw like him actually dodging a punch is super, super difficult, and he's doing it multiple times.
Especially as me getting into combat sports and like fighting and boxing, doing boxing classes like that. I'm like, fam, this man beat Canelo, and Canelo's a world beater right now, and he didn't get touched by Canelo.
Yeah.
It's just like,
he's that great. I think as far as the entertaining aspect, that's the only two things that you can take, like with fighting in any sport. Either you have to be super good or super entertaining.
Yep.
And then some people fall in between, and those are like the crazy mega stars who like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people who are super entertaining or super good, they're like pushed up a scale. Like a lot of people don't know, like Chad Johnson is not top 10 receiver of all time.
Yeah.
And it's not close. Like he's just not in the top 10. But like when people think of like built their top 10 receiver list, they always add Chad Johnson.
Yeah, because
he was entertaining. You know what I mean? The same thing with like stars today.
He was also a top receiver in his time.
Yeah, he was top. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But like just thinking of the all-time list.
Yeah.
Like you ask some kids would be like, you want Chad Johnson on your team or you want Larry Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
A lot of people be like, Chad Johnson. You go look at the stats, not even close.
Yeah.
Like not even close.
Yeah, Larry has time on the side too.
Yeah. So it's just like being more entertaining in the sport. That goes for like tennis, golf.
Yeah.
It's like at some point in time when Tiger was coming back, like, yeah, he was great, but like Tiger was like ranked like, 30th in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Still entertaining.
Yeah. And you have to be like, sometimes just like the benefit of being the first to do something.
Yeah.
Like Tiger is one of like the first African American
Yeah,
type of
some,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some,
and then
something that builds it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Naomi Osaka's popular tennis player winning, young and Asian and black. So it's like it's all that like you have to have that it factor, just like you're saying, like the entertainment side of it. And I think a lot of athletes, even a lot of rappers, they kind of suck at that. Like building their personal brand.
They forget.
Outside of like just the craft that you do.
They forget.
Yeah.
There's stars that are like super big, like as far as like their popularity, but they can be so much more.
Yeah.
Like Odell literally hasn't done anything in the NFL in the last 2 years.
Yeah. And
super, super popular though.
Yeah, speaking of the Odell
who would you recognize faster, Odell or Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, Odell for sure.
Yeah.
But the Odell thing is like when Colin Howard, that's his name, right?
Colin Cowherd.
Coward.
Yeah.
Colin Cowherd. That's a kind of funny last name. Colin Cowherd was saying that
Courage the Cowardly Howard.
Colin Cowherd was saying on this sports show in the he said, "What has Odell been remembered for, like on the field? The catch, and then what else?"
He was on he was on pace. He had the most yards through the first 2 years.
He was just saying, name me Odell's most memorable moments.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was like off the field stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And not even like, I'm not even talking about like the bad things he was doing off the field. Obviously the stuff that people kind of over exaggerated about a lot, whatever. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, he built his personal brand into a sense where if Odell retired right now, I think Odell still be good.
Yeah. he's super. I also think that part of it's because it was New York.
Yeah. New York is, and the catch was on the biggest stage ever too.
Yeah, true.
That was but yeah, back to that kind of like the fight. It was just crazy fight. Where'd you watch it?
On a website.
Yeah, we bought the fight.
We bought it. Yeah, we bought it. Support, you know.
Yeah. Got our money's worth.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you watch the Dave Chappelle?
I did.
You watched it?
I did.
How'd you like it?
Dave Chappelle is he's a very smart guy. Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to like what to say and like how to say it, and like he's just not like, I kind of expect his comedy now.
Expect or respect?
I always respected it, but I expect it. Like, as he's going through the joke, I know this is going to end like super bad, you know? And I think some people who weren't like, I've been a Dave Chappelle fan for a long time. Like I've seen every Chappelle episode. Yeah. Like I think a lot of the new fans aren't used to his like dark humor. Mm-hmm. So they laugh at everything he says. Yeah. And he only gets me like 1 or 2 times. But the thing I love about Dave Chappelle, which he's different from every comedian, like he's literally teaching you something as he's going, and he makes sure he explains something. Like he'll explain like what political thing he's talking about, but he'll also explain what a glory hole is. Yeah, like he's that type of guy that's like, you're gonna learn something while also like getting a laugh, and I think that's why he pulls so many viewers in.
And then even like I was watching one of his YouTube comedy shows, and it was like a live. This is during COVID. He did like a drive-in comedy show. Yeah. And during the comedy show, I don't really think he told really any jokes. He was talking about stuff like just serious things. Like he wasn't telling jokes. He was just telling stories about like, especially when the Dave Chappelle show, about how he wasn't getting paid for it at that time and stuff like that. I'm telling people not to watch it. It was like super serious, but it was still like, it's Dave Chappelle. I watched him on Joe Rogan's podcast one time. He wasn't even cracking jokes. He's just funny. Like he's just like,
his voice,
the way he like, the way he like this cadence of way he tells jokes and stuff like that. It's like you start to see other comedians and you see Dave Chappelle's like, oh, there's actually an art to this comedian.
There's
stuff.
levels to this stuff. Yeah. There's not the, you're telling a scenario of like you and your mom went to church and it's funny. Mm-hmm. There's like Dave Chappelle can actually have a conversation. Yeah. So it's 10 times more easier for him to come up with material. Yes, exactly. So he's like him pulling these back-to-back Netflix specials that are like really, really quality, are like really good. Like, damn, you're experiencing this much over 2 years?
Yeah. I like the way he tied it together. Like it being in Detroit, it was like the backstory of it was like I don't know if people know, like, if you watched all of them. I'm not hoping I'm not ruining it too much, but he was talking about like how he bombed in Detroit one time. Like,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
He was telling that story, so it's funny when like he was just tying everything together. But for the comedy special itself, I thought it was pretty good. I don't think it was his funniest, but like to me, sometimes like I'm comparing his work to his work. Was it my favorite out of all the ones he released on Netflix?
Right.
No, but it was still good to me.
Good as hell, yeah.
And it was, I think there's only one part. There was one series of parts during the story where I was like, okay, I didn't really get that joke, but it was like, okay. But it was just funny seeing people laugh at even him just like
talking.
Yeah.
There was one lady that was like, oh, and he's like trying to like get the joke out. I was like, I would be so distracted by that. Just to think, like, man.
I think joke did I not think it was that?
I didn't think the priest joke was funny.
The priest? I didn't think the Clifford, the big black whatever.
Yeah. I didn't think. I saw that coming. That's another thing. Like, I know Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And once he started to describe the story, I'm like, he's gonna like tell you like what the story is, and it's gonna be like relating to.
I just
like,
didn't get the joke. It was just like the flying Jews one was like, okay.
So the space Jews.
Yeah, space Jews.
I didn't understand that either. But it's like a lot of people did. So
yeah. There was one funny thing that he said that I was like, oh wow, I think I am too. Then it was when he was defining feminism.
Okay.
And like if you look at the dictionary, it says the belief in the advocacy of political, economic, and equality of sexes expressed especially through organized activities on the behalf of women's rights and activity of interest.
Oh,
I'm like,
I'm a feminist.
Yeah. So it's just funny how we like, especially people like that are like, when people say they're a feminist or they say feminist, that person's a feminist has like a bad thing or something like that. I'm like, no, I think everybody's technically feminist. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you like support women and stuff like that. So
that's another word that I thought like is similar to that is ignorant.
Yeah.
Like if someone calls you, you say something and someone goes, that was very ignorant. You take that offensively.
Yeah.
But ignorant just means
you don't know.
Not understanding. That's literally all it means. Like you don't understand what you just said.
Yeah.
But when you call somebody ignorant, it's such a like, it's almost like you calling somebody a cuss word. Like what the fuck you just called me?
I abused that word when I found out what it really meant. Cause like I found out like the real meaning, like maybe freshman year of high school, 8th grade. And I was like, because you know people like, oh, you ignorant as hell,
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, you don't.
Ignorant.
I'll call my teacher ignorant. It's like, it's like, oh, SEO. But I was like, oh no, that's kind of ignorant for you to say. Or no, it'll be like, are you from another Africa country or something? Like, oh, it's really ignorant of you. Ignorant? Yeah. I'm just saying you don't know. It's not a bad thing. Calm down.
Yeah. It's like the thing that we talked about on other podcasts. Like, long as you say respectfully, you can say anything you want.
Yeah, respectfully.
Like
we didn't say that.
We didn't say that?
No.
We never said that?
No.
You can literally say, like, with all due respect, and after that, you can follow it up with any fucking thing you want.
Any disrespectful thing.
With all due respect, you a bitch. Like, what the fuck you just called me? I literally just said, with all due respect, bro. Why are you tripping?
The funniest part is the Mark Jackson thing when he was talking about
that he hit it out the park.
Yeah, respectfully.
I remember somebody had the explanation for that, and it wasn't as bad as I
It wasn't
thought.
bad. It was talking about a softball game.
Oh yeah.
That when she was actually she used to play softball, and then he was saying he would have hit her ball out the park.
Yeah, but that's that like when somebody's old school. Like I say, like right now. 35 and up, I'll give you. So 34-year-olds, I'm sorry. 35 and up, I'd say you get about 5 pauses a day because of like the era you came from.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to like adjust your whole vocabulary.
Yeah.
Back. Like you'll see like an old school dude giving a speech like about sports. It's like a football coach. And then he was like, y'all just let them right behind you.
Yeah.
And they just took it from you. You didn't do nothing. You just stayed there and laid there. They just took it from you. You just be like, all right, he old school, so yeah, like I give you benefit of the doubt. Like, but if like somebody younger says that, it's like they don't even get to finish it. Like,
no, like,
a lot of people, some people listen to this podcast and be like, "What's wrong with what you just said?"
Yeah,
you just let them take it.
Yeah, what the hell were we talking about? Oh, the Dave Chappelle stuff. Yeah, good series. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah. Good series.
Good. That's your Crash Dummy review of the Dave Chappelle special.
I like it.
I was gonna say, since we're on like Netflix and stuff like that, we talked about the Squid Games last week and stuff like that, but I forgot to bring this up.
Oh,
go ahead.
Hold on. Speaking of Netflix, there's a good series out called Made.
always see that Mac recommended. Is it good?
Oh my god! But and it's funny, like we talk about who's recommending it.
Yeah.
Why is this popular? But oh my god, it's good.
It's really good. Is it a series or movie?
It's a limited series.
Limited series. Okay.
I think that's the way to go right now.
Would Bailey watch it?
Oh my god, yeah, you watch it too.
Okay.
It's like, I hate to say this on camera, but I feel like everybody feels this way.
Okay.
Sometimes we search for movies that we could see ourselves in a starring role.
Yeah.
That's what attracts us to the movie. The more that the main character personifies yourself, the more that you're into it. So for me to be like super into a series that's from a woman's perspective, and like literally there's not really a male lead that's like a good character. Yeah, I should say. So for me to like something like that means like the script has to be super, super intriguing. And it's just super good. And it's like,
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, you have to give that a watch. What's the next thing you were gonna say?
But I was gonna say just off that what you were just saying real quick though. But like if you guys ever have like any Netflix recommendations for us,
send them through.
DM us. If they're trash and you make us sit through a whole series,
blocked. Oh, blacka.
But if like it's a series you want us to actually talk about, and we'll like give it a watch. Yeah. But yeah, we're talking about Netflix, and I was talking about Squid Games. We were talking about Squid Games last week. And
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I was thinking like, do you feel like that's gonna be the most abused costume? So yeah, for Halloween, I think for me, the Squid Game costume is gonna be the most abused costume during Halloween.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna be buying their little Adidas tracksuits.
Oh yeah, that's all you gotta get.
Yeah, they stapling a number on it.
Yeah,
red jumpsuits with the little PlayStation mask
or green jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. I might have to go get one.
They're gonna give themselves numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of dudes that put the number at 69 to be funny.
Yeah.
We got him, Bill.
I know why dudes think that's so funny, like 69. Weird. But yeah, I think that's all. It's just so weird, the concept of Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, bro, one day a year, people are allowed to like just buy this all. I mean, that's all holidays in America, probably all over the world, that you're enticed to buy stuff. It's like no matter what, even if you don't celebrate the holiday, which you're not, like after a certain age, you really don't do Halloween, but like for some reason you're gonna buy some candy on Halloween, or you're gonna do something to give yourself the memory of when you were a child. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna get some chocolate or something like that. And like just looking at the costumes, bro, the costumes we used to wear.
I was gonna say something real quick too. I wasn't really able to celebrate Halloween like that. Like if anybody here is listening and they're like Nigerian or African in general, that stuff is just seen as the devil holiday. Like it's just like witchcraft. Like Nigerians don't play with that witchcraft stuff. They don't even like cats or nothing like that. Right. So it's like it was kind of hard for me to celebrate it. I think kindergarten, like we're talking about, like now we're going to talk about like the costumes we wore. Yeah. I think kindergarten, my parents just gave me like a Superman because they didn't want me to feel like left out of the school, because that was like my second year in America and stuff like that. And then the year after that, once I started getting older, they started be like, nah. That's when my costume started getting lazy as hell, because like I couldn't go all out for the Halloween costume.
Right,
my
you
parents,
you probably have to put it together yourself.
Man, I think my laziest costume for Halloween was like wearing a button-up shirt, dress pants, going to the Walgreens, getting the little vampire makeup. Oh, and and then putting a little blood on the side, and then the vampire tee with the cape.
That's not bad.
That's like the cheapest one.
But I had some cheap shit. I went to Halloween as myself one time. They was like, "Who is you?" I was like, "Myself." I used to wear like my own football jersey. Or you wear a football jersey, you be like, "A football player?" Yeah, like get your dumb ass on,
bro. You remember the one Halloween costume that was super popular when we were kids was the Scream mask
that leaked the blood out. Ooh, that's the best.
That's the most goated Halloween costume.
Yeah, that was ours. But I feel like like every era has their like popular costumes. I feel like the era before it was like the ghost. Like they just put a sheet over their head and cut eyeballs out. But you know what I was thinking?
You lazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was lazy, but also like it's so unoriginal because the KKK Ben did that. They stole it bar for bar,
word for word. Hey, Ben had that.
I know they was mad as hell when people started doing that. Oh my god. That boy just stole my whole shit. We got to switch it up to just the head, boys.
Just the head.
Just
and
the head.
Take the cone thing off too.
We got the criticize.
I have a question for you. Would you rather live 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past?
That's not our question. It's not for us. Just
100 years? What year was that?
It don't matter. You weren't liked. You weren't liked.
100 years. I might do 100 years in the past just for fun.
For fun. You want a good workout? You want some good cardio?
Maybe with like the knowledge I have now. Because I can listen. I can go down in the history books that go 100 years in the back.
You think you could lead a slave revolution?
Yeah. You see Harriet Tubman going down the little tunnels and shit. Just kick her out the way like, watch out. I got this. I know where we gotta go.
Y'all ever heard of the North Star? Get the fuck out of my way. I can show you how to get it. And ain't nobody find Frederick yet. Anybody seen Frederick? Tell him I need to hit him up.
Yeah, I'll come back with all the weapons.
Oh man,
I'm here to free you.
Yeah, that would be Rambo. The best. That would be the best.
Oh man,
that would probably be like the best case scenario. Go back with a bunch of weapons.
Yeah.
I
wondered the other things, like if we could go back 100 years in the past, right? Will we change slavery?
Wait. What year is that?
I don't know.
1921. 1921 is not slavery.
It's not?
No.
What happened in 1921?
1921 is just not slavery.
Oh, slavery was 400 years ago?
Yeah, but 1921 is like four.
I said Harriet Tubman from 1921.
That boy dumb as hell.
No, you were laughing with me.
Huh? I just realized I started counting back. I'm like, wait. But still, no, I was never talking. No. I never said that it was slavery.
But you said watch out, Harriet.
No, you said watch out, Harriet.
I said watch out, Harriet, and you said
and I added to your joke. I was saying you wouldn't be liked.
Yeah.
I never said you. I did. I think I might have said you get some good cardio in. Yeah. I might have said that. But yeah, it's 1921. You still aren't liked.
What was life like?
We're trying to figure out what life was like.
Yeah.
People still getting their ass beat.
21.
Water hose. K9 dogs. Marches. Let's look up 1921.
Oh, that's when the Tulsa massacre happened.
See?
Wow.
You'd have been dead.
Black Wall Street was eliminated. Oh, so they weren't really slaves.
No.
Our bad, y'all. You don't come here for education purposes. We are the crash dummies, so.
Yeah. I never said that, so I'm just putting that out there. Mike thought slavery was 100 years ago. And yeah, where was your people during slavery anyways?
Shit, snitching.
Y'all was a snitches. That's how, like, a lot of people don't know that's how slavery started. Like, people snitched on other villages.
That's what Dave Chappelle was even saying in the special about a slave that was freed and then who was given a plot of land because I guess he created a relationship with his master, and then he went and got slaves.
Yeah.
So it was a black, and then it was because
I mean, that's what he was taught, though.
Yeah, like that's a normal thing to do, type of thing. So
slavery's been like, there's so many different type of slaveries throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, I feel like I'm not even gonna compare that to like slaveries and who had the worst and why you laughing.
I thought you were gonna say something out of pocket.
Nah, I don't feel like getting canceled. But I feel like there's different type of. I'm done, bro. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
I can't, man. Bro, remember IG and Facebook was down?
Yeah, man.
IG, Facebook, WhatsApp.
That was it.
I heard
everything that was owned by Facebook, pretty much.
There was an article on Facebook that Mark Zuckerberg like lost like billions of dollars that day.
Yeah, it said 7 billion.
But it was an article from Facebook. Like he writing it himself. Like, tell everybody I lost a lot of money.
I've learned not to always believe like the meme news.
Yeah, man.
Because it's never really true. Like the one that says about the Squid Game director, having the movie for 10 years, which is actually true because he was talking about it. But still, that type of thing is
right,
like,
they'd be like, he had the movie.
He was turned down by this many companies, but I don't know what the actual story. But I just don't believe. You can't really believe that.
You can't believe anything. There's some people that believe everything they read, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Everything they read, and if they never hear another fact on it, that's their opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how people don't do their research. It was funny as hell that dude made a funny ass comment because remember I kept saying the people that aren't vaccinated keep saying, "Oh, I gotta do my research first."
Yeah.
And then dude commented on our shit and said, "You are the research." Yeah. I was like, "Damn, that's true. We are the research."
They're just waiting on y'all.
Yeah, hey, you got us.
But Instagram was the thing. I started noticing like, damn, am I really like a
social media head?
Yeah, because I was still like just like mindlessly going back to Facebook and just like refreshing it without even thinking
it's down.
Yeah, just like the main
clicking on your Wi-Fi, turning it off.
I didn't do all that. I knew it was down. Yeah, because Twitter. I feel like Twitter is the place that everybody meets every time something's shut down.
Yeah,
TikTok's down. Anything.
Twitter's the only one now that keeps news in chronological order. If you stay on your timeline,
yeah,
that's why.
And it never shut down.
Yeah.
They never shut down like that.
Yeah, not really. So I remember one time it did, but
not as often as Facebook. Facebook feels like every other week, every 6 months now.
I wouldn't know. Like I could probably go like a good 12, 13, 14 hours without even, maybe some days without logging into Facebook.
Yeah, I don't think I've made a post on Facebook about anything in like years now, like maybe over a year now.
Without you was still saying they with D-E-Y,
yeah,
they over there tripping.
Man, we were looking at some of our the way we used to type back in the day, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Spelling things wrong on purpose.
Man, it's all like whatever you see and like somebody else doing and intrigues you, like, damn, that look hard. I'ma capitalize every word.
Yeah.
Like I'ma capitalize the beginning of every word. Like, yeah, that look tough. And you think about that. Like,
somebody said I hold my hands like a bad bitch.
You do.
On the comment, but I never really noticed that.
You do, like, speaking of IG, like IG model.
I never know why, like, dude, it's just the way my hand is.
That boy hold his hand like an IG model.
Sometimes I don't like touching my face.
Do you see, like, that was a super panic mode. Like, imagine something going down, and, like, people always spread false rumors. Mm-hmm. They were like, yeah, Facebook and Instagram are being sued. Mark Zuckerberg is being sued or whatever, and, like, it's not going to go back up. Like, imagine if your whole business is on there.
Yeah,
it's just like that time. Like anytime TikTok goes down, that's how we like filter like a lot of our subscribers. Yeah, which we just hit 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes.
Thank you.
2,000 subscribers. That's amazing. Appreciate y'all.
But TikTok is one of.
If you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell you doing?
What you doing, man? I hope you're not listening and not subscribed.
Damn. All right, we'll give you like 5 seconds, real quick.
Go ahead, pull over to the side of the road. Put your cautions on.
Yeah. If you're watching the video, if you're watching the audio too, just
put your cautions on
and go subscribe.
Get over to the side, get on the shoulder. Yeah. Subscribe.
You pulled over now? How you feeling?
Make sure the door is locked. Yeah. Why that cup holder so dirty?
Yeah.
I know you got pennies and all type of shit in that cup holder. Go clean that cup holder.
Now reach in the side of your car and look at all that little graham crackers and pretzels in between your seats.
Look in your back seat and see how people really feel about your back seat.
Exactly.
They don't fuck with you like they say they do.
You got like, first of all, lift your little foot mat under, and look under there. What type of person are you?
It look gray. It's supposed to be black.
What type of person sitting at their home right now? Like, what the hell y'all talking about?
Right.
Look under your bed.
Yeah. If you at home, clean behind that toilet. It's pissing shit all back there. Clean behind that toilet. Oh my god!
I just threw you.
No, oh yeah, we just went all the way. Always talking about IG, bro. Remember what you sent me on IG? Who was the wrestler, the movie star, The Rock?
Who was the wrestler?
Do you smell a? So you sent me The Rock rapping.
Yes. So the Rock is on a song with Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
Yes. Yeah. Which, if I ever imagined The Rock rapping, it would be like Tech Nine, because Tech Nine kind of has the same cadence. It's like I
don't listen.
Like aggressive.
The only time I've ever listened to Tech Nine was on like a video game. So
surprisingly, Tech Nine not even surprising. He has a cult following.
He has a huge following.
Yeah, cult following. Like them dudes, like he tours
all like,
well.
All 35-year-old white guys too. They all think Tech Nine is a goat.
Where's your name on this thing? When did I send this to you?
A while ago.
Okay, I see it. Okay. So we're gonna play a little bit of this because we're not trying to get copyrighted. So let me just pull out of this. But yeah, here's The Rock rapping. Hopefully it doesn't. I should have tested this before before anything, but we'll see.
Power, we stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Like in Samoan in my veins, my.
Did he just go "Ooh" on the track?
Black and Samoan in my veins.
That's what he said. Black and Samoan.
Yeah.
He wanted to say the N-word so bad.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about this before. Like being really fit and a rapper.
Yeah, it just doesn't work out. Also, which makes it doesn't work out. Usually, producers are super slim.
Yeah.
He's not gonna tell The Rock that was trash.
Yeah.
Like his big ass like rapping devour, and then he like, how was that? And dude, like, it was good, Mr.
But
Rock.
I feel like
Johnson.
that sounds like a soundtrack for something.
A soundtrack for what?
I don't know.
It sounds like a soundtrack. Like that's what you hear right before you have a brain aneurysm.
Honestly, Rock has so much money, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
He really can.
Bro, the man, he sing.
But be black and Samoan. That boy reading this identification card. Black and Samoan. That shit is not on the ATT pre-test. You Hispanic or what, bro?
The Rock has some hits though.
Some smacks.
I sound like a 50-year-old trying to sound cool.
He has some punches, right? You know another word for hits.
But The Rock, he got that the Disney song from Mahona.
Never heard
You're
of
welcome. What can you say else but you're welcome?
Never heard of it.
It's really popular. It's probably one of the most popular Disney songs, up there with like the Frozen song.
What's that one Willow Smith song that I'm addicted to?
I don't know. Her singing voice is like
addicted to.
It sounds like she's pretending to like she's pretending to sound like somebody. It's like, it's like she's digging in there. That'd be messed up. It's like the first time somebody like say, "Hey, bro, you should listen to this podcast, Crash Dummies podcast," and all you hear is.
But ain't it crazy how like we try to like figure out what a song is like through Google?
Yeah.
Like you just gotta think of like one part. Like he did say slap his punk ass in the face type it in, and you gotta slap punk ass in the face in your Google search.
Sometimes I'd be like trying to hum the song like and then it was like, damn.
The best thing is a lot of people don't know. You can literally just ask your phone.
You know, Shazam has like the
humming part. Yeah,
they have the shortcuts now on your phone.
Yeah, you can hum it. Yeah, you can just go, "Hey Siri, what song is that?"
Not even it, just like this. Even if you listen to a YouTube video, like I was listening to a podcast and I wanted to know what song was on the podcast, I just did this, click that, and it'll find out the song for you.
Wow,
crazy. So it's a little Shazam little
Shazam
trinket thingy, thingamadooly. Speaking of, we haven't said that before.
I said it last episode.
You did?
I said it this episode too already. Honest, man. Honest. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Would you rather be 4-year-old? Let me ask that again. Would you rather be 4 years old for the rest of your life or be 90 years old for the rest of your life?
Shit.
From this point on, you're either going to be 4 or 90.
First of all, the concept of living forever scares me. I never know why people want to.
No, just for the rest of your life right now. Yeah. So it's like, let's say, you're from Nigeria. You probably got plenty of diseases. You're probably going to die at 56. All right. So,
but then how does my life end as a 4-year-old?
Your life just ends at a 4-year-old. You never seen Benjamin Button? This dude, terrible.
So is it my physical appearance or just like everything, like internally?
Yeah, everything. You going back to your 4-year-old self or you zoom to your 90-year-old self?
I'd rather be 90.
Like sex is out of the question for both. Like, 4-year-olds not have sex, 90-year-olds not have sex.
I mean, you have a way better. You have a way better chance as a 90-year-old.
At least you're out of. If you're 4 years old, at least you're not in diapers. A 90-year-old, you're in diapers. You're in Depends.
It depends what type of 90-year-old you are. There's these new 90-year-olds.
Ain't no new 90-year-olds. There's no such thing. You don't put new and 90 in the same sentence. This is what I'll say.
I would think our generation, like us, when we get 80, 70, I feel like we're going to be in better shape than a lot of these 90-year-olds now.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be, we already kind of see like, you know, what they kind of went through. And now the technology is there where we can like, you know, all right, so I just stay in some type of shape. I'll be good. So I'm going with 90.
Yeah, I think I would go with 90 too.
Yeah. At least I have
got to, you grown, you maybe got some.
You can't do nothing as a 4-year-old.
You can't. And somebody's controlling you like all the time. Like imagine just being told what to do. To be a kid,
I guess 90, you'd probably be told what to do sometimes too.
The first time that I realized like I wasn't being told what to do, like a lot of people are going to experience this. A lot of people that went to college are going to experience this. The first time you go back home from college, and like your mom is like, "Hey, can you wash the dishes? Hey, where you going? What time you gonna be back?" And then like the first time you're on, you like, "Damn, I really had freedom." And like the more and more you get of it, the more and more like you don't want to be around people that can tell you what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, do I want to go back home? My mom gonna make me do this. Yeah. Gonna make me do that. So like in college you start to like, embrace your freedom a little bit more. So that would suck as like a 4-year-old, like going back to that. Like do this and you have to do something. Like there's really not anything, especially you're an entrepreneur. Yeah. There's nobody that can tell you what to do right now.
Yeah.
Like you haven't been told what to do in a very long time.
2 years now.
Yeah. Like
it's a
in mine, and like even when you're grown and you like in a workforce, it's a person that like either you're at that job and the person that's telling you what to do is pretty logical. Like nobody's asking you to do any ridiculous stuff. Like, hey, just go randomly, like when your mom used to burst in your room, like, hey, go sweep up the leaves. And then for you, it would be like, hey, go kill a zebra.
Here my dumb ass was listening attentively. I was like, what was something that I'll just kind of tell you the story, like, because me and Bailey, our birthdays are next month, and Bailey's like, oh, what do you want for your birthday? I was like,
your birthday's next month?
Yeah, our birthdays are 2 days apart.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew your birthday. I was just trying to be funny, but I was gonna be like, I was saying your birthday's next month. I was trying to correct you.
Oh, I said R.
You said ours, and I thought you were talking about you and Bailey.
Oh.
Like, his birthday's not in November.
So our birthday's next month. So Bailey was asking about what I wanted for my birthday and stuff like that, and I was like, probably like a knife set. And I just started thinking that what was like the first thought of like, oh damn, I'm an adult now. Like before when we were little, it was like, oh, I want this toy or this piece of clothing. Now we're thinking about, I feel like in college when you get your first air fryer, it's like, yeah, I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
That's like your adult moment. I think me wanting a knife set was my adult moment right there. I just felt like, damn, I said a knife set. I'm an adult now.
Yeah. I think it started pushing, around college when you started getting excited for stuff for your room that you never would have. And then like furniture.
I think when you want logical things that like help you in your everyday life.
Yeah. Nobody and now as a grown person, you would hate if you kind of like appreciate it. Like if your mom bought you, there's new systems out. Yeah. But like, let's say your mom bought you like the new PS5. Yeah. You'd be like, oh, you could have gave me this $500.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you could have like paid a bill. Like I don't want anything. Yeah. Like you either want money or you want something that's like logical to your life at the moment that you don't want to pay for.
I started getting money since I was like, I stopped getting like gifts since I was maybe like 9.
Man, early.
Yeah, I didn't really get gifts. I didn't really get stuff for my birthday that much. Sometimes just like my parents like, I give you shit every day, so it's like, and I really didn't trip about that type of stuff either. But like, I always just wanted the money. I never wanted like, don't get me this toy or this clothing that you think I would like and stuff like that. It's just like, just give me the money. I'll go get what I want.
Yeah, my dad wasn't big. My mom was like big into Christmas. She would get like all the toys and stuff like that. But when I started living with my dad, I just used to get like, I would get a video game on my birthday and I would get a video game on Christmas, and they're exactly 30 days apart.
That's the clutch part about our birthdays. So close.
Yeah, they are.
till Christmas, like to
to Christmas, yeah. Back to back gifts.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Right away.
Back to back. Did you see J.R. Smith is competing in his
first golf tournament.
First collegiate golf tournament. Yeah. I think
that picture, they did him bogus in that picture. Did you see his picture? I'm gonna pop it up somewhere right there or something, but
they always do JR like that. JR is not he's one of those people. JR literally is not going to the Hall of Fame. Nothing, but he's so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
He's like one of those people, and he's so meme worthy because he's like
he's relatable too. Like it's like you think about an NBA player and like
I wouldn't call it relatable.
I think it is relatable because
I think no.
Everybody like people like Hennessy, and then they kind of put that when they saw him with his shirt off and having a good time. It's just like there's a real factor to that person. He's not a superstar. He's like a human
people
being.
like him.
Yeah,
you got family like him.
Tom Brady drinking on the boat too.
I don't think a lot of these like when you think about people who are on TV a lot and have the press around them, I don't think it's relatable. I think like they get caught acting relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're being relatable, but they're getting caught, and they just keep forgetting that there's a camera around.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron doesn't do relatable stuff. Drake doesn't do relatable stuff. You never watch anything, you'd be like, and Drake is talking or LeBron is doing something, you'd be like, I would do that too. Yeah. Because they're always conscious of, like, the camera being around. I feel like some people that do, like, relatable stuff that are superstars and on TV every day, they forget the camera's there.
Like Tom Brady when he was on the boat. When he won the Super Bowl.
Oh, he was drunk?
Yeah. And then you saw people carrying him out. It was like, it was one of those things like, oh shit, perfect time was Patriot Way and everybody in Patriots.
He got the camera was there. He was having fun.
Yeah.
And then he was like, damn, he getting drunk on the frames with his boat and in the boat docks, and everybody's like, holy shit. We got to walk past all the press. This is still Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like, imagine not being normal anymore.
And then carrying them out.
Yeah. But I would like the other part of it. I would like to be rich. If I wouldn't care if, like, imagine, like, shooting a podcast and I got to walk out of here and there's, like, people waiting to take pictures of us. Like, oh, you're leaving the podcast. What'd you guys talk about? Like, bro, you know what would be the best prank, bro? You know how sometimes like there's like a line in the club, like the only people that get in like right away are people like VIP sections.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Wouldn't that be crazy if like we hired like somebody hired a driver, right? And security, so you get dropped off and security's around you, and you hire like 7 people to be paparazzi. Yeah, that's just so you literally hire an actor. So you got four security. Like 10 actors that are trying to take pictures of you, pushing you away, and then you like got all this jewelry on. Like
you can even like create a page and pretend like you're some famous person in Europe. Buy like 100,000 followers or 500,000 followers or even 1 million. Yep. Fake likes, fake pictures,
fake likes, and then just go up to the club, be like, "Hey, you think I can get in here? I'm just
not even this. Just like walk in, like I'm in town today.
Yeah, I'm in town. Like y'all not gonna let me in."
They're gonna be like, "What is going on?
Like, what's your name? Yu-Gi-Oh Poppy." The Pokemon god.
Somebody did a YouTube prank like that, and then they had like 10, 20 security guards. He hired them for the video, obviously, and then he was just walking around, and people were like coming up to them and taking pictures and stuff like that. It's just crazy, like the perception of what makes somebody famous. Somebody was, it was a good prank. Somebody was walking around on the Oscars night, around with a fake Oscar, pretending he won an Oscar. And he was just saying he was a writer or something. Like, nobody really knows how these writers look. So, but people were taking pictures with him. Like,
damn.
Like, it's just fun. I would never take a picture with somebody I don't know who at all.
I'm not. There's like, there's celebrities that I would love to meet. Of course, because there's people you love to meet. But there's like 3 or 4 people I take a picture with and post. Like, if you're just somebody regular who's a superstar, the star from All American. I don't know his real name. Spencer from All American. Have you watched? We gotta win. We gotta win for Crenshaw.
Have you watched that new season?
Hey, Mike, offer me something real quick.
Do you want this drink?
You think I want that drink? My mom, Coop, Dylan need a drink. The whole Crenshaw need a drink. I'm angry. I'm angry, all right? Okay, anyways, but him, so...
Did you watch the new series, by the way?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Well, anyways, with him, if you take a picture with him, I wouldn't take a picture with him. Like, he's super famous, and if he talked to me, I'd be like, yeah, nice to meet you. I asked him a bunch of questions, but it'd be like, if I took a picture, I wouldn't post it like, yeah, met dude from All American.
You know who I did? I didn't even post it on my page, but I just posted on my story.
But LeBron, though.
LeVar Ball.
Ooh,
Remember
you did take a picture.
Yeah, I
with him.
remember I took a picture
At
with
that
LeVar.
time, you got to post that. LeVar Ball was hot when he first
And he
came
was
out.
like right there. He was just like literally just sitting in front of me, or like standing about taking pictures with people. I was like, why not? I love LeVar Ball.
I think you know what I'm underestimating. I say I wouldn't take a picture with him, but like if you walk, let's say you're with a group of 10 people, and 9 of them get a picture with that person, you might be just be like, man, fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's take a picture together.
I take a picture with CM Punk at the gym.
CM Punk?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was a wrestler. I'm
Wrestler, popular wrestler. But
that's what I said. CM
we
Punk.
train. We train at the same
facility.
GIF. So he was there.
It's pretty cool.
It was just kind of a normal.
It's weird how they're not really athletes.
Who?
Wrestlers. They are, but they aren't.
They're like really athletic.
They're athletic, but they're doing something like
It's almost like acrobats.
Yeah, but they're also actors too.
Yeah.
So they have like you got to have multiple talents. Like I also feel like, and you got to stay in shape. Obviously, I also feel like I could do what they do. You think it's steroids? That has to be for like all the veins popping out.
If I'm doing a job where I have to look as vascular as I have to do, I'm gonna be. They're probably
There's people that think it's still real too.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
I think some people just love the entertainment. Like I think I've never gone to a wrestling event, but like say they're giving free tickets to like an old school wrestling, like with The Rock and Stone Cold and Undertaker, stuff like that. I'll still be getting a little hype, like just seeing like the nostalgia of it.
I think that's more of what it is.
Yeah.
I definitely understand it now. Even if you know it's fake, it's just a fact that let's just go our era. The Rock is walking past you, Stone Cold. Like you're a movie star technically to me. Like you're a show star. Like this is a show, and you're like performing, and it's like you know it's gonna end in like a weird way. They were really good at like writing those scripts.
Yeah.
So there's this one story that I heard. I don't know if it was on a documentary or what, where the Undertaker he was undefeated on like pay-per-view for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And he got beat. He was never supposed to be beat. I don't know. I think it was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar like went off script. And it's so crazy. Yeah, he went off script
shit.
and accidentally pinned the Undertaker.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's just so crazy how like these guys like have all these secrets of like true beef that they had when they were acting, and it's like how you got to keep up that persona. And
I wonder how you
also WWE used to be really racist. WWF, whatever, WWE too. Yeah, they used to be really racist.
How?
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Vince McMahon said the N-word before.
He did.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he said.
He said it to Booker T.
Yeah.
Booker T was like,
yeah, he did. But I was gonna say, like, how do you? It's the weird part. The concept of like wrestling has always been kind of weird to me. Just like they already have like the predetermined winner. As just like if I'm an athlete in the WWE or F whatever it was, or now WWE, how do I feel like, oh, I'm about to lose this match? Like they want me to lose. When can I be put on the winning pedestal? Like, is it the right time for me to win?
When you're I think it's all about popularity.
Yeah.
It's like when you're popular, build your brand.
Yeah. So like yeah.
Become so evil.
Perform well, and
like
then
you see like the perfect person I use, like people that know wrestling. There's a guy named Randy Orton. His famous move RKO, whatever. Yeah. He started off as like a really, really good guy, and
I think I stopped watching wrestling at that point.
And then he turned into like a super evil guy and picked up more fans.
Oh, okay.
You know, and then became like this famous star. And when he was like the champion, everybody paid attention. I think it's just about building your persona up, like however people view you, and try to like amplify that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, since we're talking about things that we believed as kids, like, what do you think is like the dumbest thing you believed in as a kid?
I don't know what grade I was in. I had to be super young, like first, second grade. I thought I could get pregnant, bro.
In second grade?
I was like terrified to be pregnant.
How do you think you were gonna get pregnant,
bro? There's this movie. It's like I don't know when it was. I think it came out like 1994. So I probably saw it like some year. I was born in 92, so I probably saw it some years later. And it's called Junior. It's like one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first movies.
The way you say Schwarzenegger is funny.
Schwarzenegger. But I saw one of his movies, and he was a research scientist that got himself pregnant.
Wait, sorry, I don't want to cut your story off. Would it be funny if Arnold Schwarzenegger said his name really slowly? My name is Arnold Schwarza.
No.
No.
Would not be funny. It wouldn't be. No, it would not be funny.
Sorry for cutting y'all. Go ahead.
No, it was just damn. Another side note. You bumping me outside. There's this one comedian that said so it was funny. I know this is getting way off topic. Right? So he was trying to show people that people are really good at guessing the next word that somebody's going to say or finishing a word in the middle, especially those 3-syllable words.
Yeah.
Like unfinished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lega.
See.
Nella.
Machine. Bending.
No. What's you put it on salad. You can put it on salad. Not salad. It's super. I don't know. I'll try to get you. You know what I'm trying to get you to say?
Shake. Salt.
Vinegar. Yeah. So I say vin. Everybody in their car just said it. Gotcha. Pull over.
All right. Now, why do you think you were going to get pregnant?
Oh, so there's a movie called Junior that Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in.
Yeah.
I can't say it right. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Go ahead.
Just nag. And he got pregnant. He was a research scientist that got himself pregnant because he was trying to discover a drug that help out women who are expectant. And after I saw that, I was like, holy shit, guys can get pregnant.
How'd you think you're going to get pregnant?
Huh? Well, that's the question. I never knew how babies were made.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy that we used to think it was like an actual stork?
Yeah.
Like a stork, a bird was going to deliver a baby from heaven.
I used to think babies came out like their butt. I used to think like women like pooped them out.
That's crazy. Bro, you know I couldn't read gas prices for like the longest time. I'd be like, bro, why they got fucking fractions up there? Like, how the hell am I supposed to know how much I'm paying?
Oh, man.
And I used to ask, I'd be like, man, gas only $4, so it's $4 fill up the whole tank? I didn't understand gas prices. What else I didn't understand?
Bro, this is the dumbest thing I didn't understand. And I don't know why. It makes no sense. Zero sense at all. I didn't know the difference between a tomato and an onion.
That makes no sense at all.
Makes no sense. But my dad was furious. Like, it just annoyed him that I didn't know it. And I don't know what.
I'd be furious too.
He's like,
if you found out your son was dumb, you'd be like, God damn.
What is this? I said, a tomato. What is this? An onion. All right. Tomato. What is this? An onion. You are very, very foolish boy. What is this? I was like, oh shit. I don't know what it was, bro. It's like, it was so confusing. Like, just thinking back, like,
I think it was stupidity. You was dumb as hell.
I was actually
flat out.
I was a really smart kid.
Yeah, all right.
Just that.
Bruh,
I just didn't know that.
Imagine telling somebody that. Yeah, I'm pretty smart, man. Bro, that's what you just hope not on a test.
Yeah.
You like, God damn.
Bro, when I first got to
pre-calculus, I hope they don't ask me just between the tomato and onion.
I got to America for the first time too, and then it was snowing, and I only saw snow on TV, and every time I saw snow on TV, it was just kids being happy, having snowball fights and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So I saw snow. I was like, all right, let me start freaking making snowballs and shit, throwing it, not knowing that I can get frostbite on my damn hands.
Yeah,
so
hands get cold. So was in Chicago too.
Yeah, so that was my first. And then I had frostbite, and I thought my hands were gonna fall. I was so scared. I was like, Mom, I touched this snow outside.
Ain't that crazy how like we used to play with like the elements of stuff? Like we used to really go outside and have like a leaf fight. Like we build up these leaves.
Where?
Like in the fall.
No,
we used to really?
No.
In the fall, Mike not from America. In the fall, like kids,
we don't have fall actually.
Like we would go outside and we see like who can rake the most leaves up because you get to build a pile. Like you ever jump to a pile of leaves? Like it's like the funnest thing ever because you can literally just jump off anything and jump onto a pile of leaves.
I grew up in Chicago, so it's like concrete everywhere.
Oh yeah. I grew up in Michigan, so we had leaves.
Yeah.
But yeah, one time we was having like a leaf fight, and it was like this pumpkin because Halloween was around. So I cut off a piece of the pumpkin, put it in a bunch of leaves, and threw it at this dude. And I just wanted to like hit him in his chest or something like that, and it like messed up his nose. Like his nose was broke. And still to this day he probably think I just threw leaves.
We put rocks in this shit.
I put pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Bro, I was getting when I got to my first snowball fight. I thought again, I was being naive, thinking it's just soft snow and stuff like that. Didn't know like some of it can be ice. So I just see freaking snow and then
He's a dumbass kid.
Bro, it hit me right in my mouth. All right, that one I deserve. Put in the chat. I deserve that one.
Pause Mike in the chat. We back.
I deserve that one.
Also, shout out to Africa for that zebra joke earlier. My bad, y'all. I didn't even get y'all in. My bad.
Yeah, I deserve that one. But yeah, I got hit in the mouth with that, and it was like, what the hell? What was I gonna say? Another thing that was funny. So you can get your joke off of this one too. When I first got to America, taking a hot bath was like the craziest thing to me.
Really?
Yeah, like because usually in Nigeria you just take like showers or like with a bucket or either just, but it's cold. It's not like 24 hours.
Or wash off in the lagoon.
Yeah. Or that too. Seriously, people do that stuff in some parts.
I know. That was a real one. or stand under the elephant's tusk. You mad as hell.
I think I said leave. But
oh yeah, that's true.
But what do you call it? But yeah, taking a hot bath was like, I was like, Dad, I love it here. And the funny part is
I know you used to fucking stink.
No. I took showers every day.
No, I know you used to stink.
I just taken like a bath, like actually sitting in a hot tub.
Oh, a bath. Yeah, I got you. I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, this dude, stinky ass dude, man.
No. I meant just like the actual tub. Like there was like I didn't take a bath like that, and I was still young too, so it's like I didn't really experience that much in life yet.
Right.
Yet, it's just I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Like sometimes you take you take for granted what the life you have right now. Sometimes
you got cars now. Y'all used to be on foot.
Yeah. No. Real. This nigga always joking, bro. But no, real talk. Like even like going back for high school to Nigeria was like. Yeah, I'm fortunate in this. That's why I don't try to complain about much, man.
Yeah.
Just like anytime I'm having a bad day or shit's not going my way or I'm not having the best month as an entrepreneur and stuff like that, just like, it could be worse.
And you know what? I think, I don't want to separate this from like male to female, but I think a lot more guys think like that than girls do.
You think so?
Oh, my God. I feel like, man.
I think you're right. We're speaking... Our 8% of the ladies that listen to us, we're speaking from the guy's perspective, but yeah,
I feel like when you'll be around like a female cousin or whatever, and they'll be like, "Man, I can't believe I got pulled over. He was wasting my time," and I'll be like, "You got a ticket?" Like, no, but he was wasting my time. I should have never got pulled over. I was like, "You didn't get a ticket?" It's like, you complaining? From a guy's perspective, it's like, bro, I got pulled over. He didn't give me a ticket, man. Dang, I got lucky as hell. I know I was late to my interview, but I got lucky as hell not getting a ticket.
I'm trying to feel like at what point did I really feel like, all right, I'm good? Oh, when I got into a car accident. So when I got into a car accident, even after the accident, like the lady hit my car and obviously it was her fault. And I was cool with it. Like, I wasn't cool with it, but I was like, I wasn't like stressing over it. I was trying to like, you can calm. I was like, she was like really apologetic and stuff like that. I'm like, no, it's all right. Like I was just acting calm and stuff like that. In my head, I was like, man, I'm lucky to be alive. Like it wasn't like a crazy accident. I'm just saying like it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
So I always think about like
died, bro.
Yeah. So anything you think about like when something bad happens to you, it's okay to feel bad about the thing happening, but in order to move on from that thing, it's just like
it happened.
Yeah, it just happens.
It happened.
Shit you could do about it,
man.
I think once you learn that, man, life gets a lot easier. When it's like when a bad situation, good situation happens, especially a bad situation, it's like there's nothing you really can do about it. Like it happened already. Yeah, it happened
move
already.
On.
What can I do to like make it better? What can I do to dwell in it? Look at us, Crash Dummies podcast being inspirational. I did that, but
so you got Drake got sued up there. What did he get sued for?
Yeah. I don't know why I unplugged this, But Josh Allen scored. But
He did?
Yeah.
On your fantasy?
I'm done with fantasy, man.
We'll score it.
We should start next year. Next to the podcast, we're gonna start like a Crash Dummies fantasy group for all sports. That'll be dope to do.
Okay.
We can do multiple leagues.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Let me go to shit. But yeah, so Drake was getting sued by an artist for stealing a song.
Mm-hmm.
The Chris Brown No Guidance. You got it, girl. You got that song, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I heard the reference song, and it didn't really sound like. Did I send it to you?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I can just look there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it didn't sound anything like the song. Where are we at with it? Okay, here we go. Hold down, my people. Oh, this is Drake part playing. Hold on, let me just wait. Sorry, we're not trying to get copywritten. All right, here we go.
You got it, you got it. You got it, you got it. It's the way you are.
You got it, you got it.
So basically, he trying to sue them because they stole his lyrics.
But
Y'all stole all three of my words.
you got it.
You got it. The first one, he had something going. At first, I thought I was like,
Oh yeah. At first, same thing, but then when you just get in the off tone and shit like that, I was like, fam,
no.
good luck.
Could somebody have heard that part and they made your song better if they stole it? Like
The thing about the
There's
"you
no
got it,
way.
girl," even that sign "you got it," that's been said though. Like "you got it, girl." Like I feel
Yeah,
like
you
you
got
got
it.
it, you got it,
But
back.
yeah,
that type of
Usher could have sued too.
Yeah.
At this point, everybody can sue.
Everybody saw
I
that.
say you got it before.
Everybody saw that. Everybody saw that. Who Robin Thicke and Pharrell got sued.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Everybody saw that and was like, "Oh, it's our time."
That guy won that case, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's a famous dude. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name.
Ed Sheeran.
No. It's like Penny. It's like this is bad that I don't know this, and it's gonna hurt me. It's a famous singer. Everybody knows him. It's once I said a name, you're gonna be like, oh, why did I even? It was Blurred Lines. Marvin Gaye. It was Marvin Gaye.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, I didn't have to look it
I
up.
remember. I actually really remember.
Yeah, I
reading
remember
that
too.
article.
Yeah.
That's
Marvin,
crazy.
They sued. Why you send me fire emoji? Oh, never mind. You sent me the little picture I should use.
Oh
But
yeah.
Oh, another story that was hilarious to me. So I guess there was a wedding, right? And a photographer was, hired to shoot the wedding,
Right.
right? So while the photographer's at the wedding, I guess
You do hold your hand like a bad bitch.
I do.
Now, why he was at that wedding?
I like resting it right here, and I don't want to hold the mic, and I don't want to do this. So it's just like, it's like doing this is weird to me for some
back
reason.
to being a bad bitch.
So the photographer's at the wedding, shooting the wedding, what he's hired to do. And then I guess, gets a little hungry, sees food, the fabulous food around, sitting everywhere, and said, hey, let me go grab a bite to eat. Upon trying to grab a bite to eat, he then was met with rejection.
Damn.
He couldn't eat any food at the wedding. So what would any photographer do? You would think, oh, okay, maybe there's not enough food. No, he went home during the shoot, deleted all the photos he took that day, and just left.
Damn, they couldn't feed him, no?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like there's somebody didn't show up. There's an extra plate in here. You can scrape up something together for the photographer.
Yeah.
I get it. Like maybe they think they
Bro, it's just bogus, bro. Imagine you're a photographer, you go up to the food line and they say, nah, bro, you can't get anything.
maybe they think he cost too much. Like, bro, you cost enough. You should have said that in your contract.
And some photographers do have that in their contract but I just think it's courtesy to feed people at.
Yeah, those are like not maybe you know what I mean. You'll never.
But
somebody could be on the exact budget.
My man was so heated. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna have the last laugh
and delete all
all
that
the
shit.
pictures."
He was deleting that shit while eating a chicken sandwich. He's talking about
The lady, and honestly, they can't do anything about him deleting it. I think what we'd have to do is probably return the initial deposit of money that they probably paid.
Yeah.
But other than that, he has no obligation. Like, fam, I was.
He probably didn't like it.
I
Like,
did the same thing.
yeah, that's not. You got to be a better person than that.
Forget your damn wedding.
Facts.
Man, we don't care about your wedding. I think I have a question for you.
No, I got something I want to say real quick.
Go ahead.
All right. So, you ever watch like a commercial about medicine,
Yeah.
and a dude get to like talking fast at the end?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like a medicine, like, hey, do you have random chest pain?
Yeah.
It could be this.
What's that? Mesothelioma?
No,
How do you say that word?
Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma?
Metho. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that you're right.
Yeah. But they'll be like, do you have heart pain? Dude, does this hurt? Does your back hurt? When you're already with your kids and your back start hurting, take this. And then at the end of the commercial, like, could cause death, diarrhea.
Yeah.
Like, death and diarrhea always next to each other.
Heartburn.
Like, you can either die or shit yourself.
Liver problems.
Death, diarrhea, liver problems.
Like, this could kill you.
If you take this while drinking wine and you're gonna die, motherfucker.
It's like, fam, what is this supposed to help me?
It's like,
this will cause depression. Isn't this depression medicine?
yeah, it's like, this could flip your mood.
Like, what? Like, it's like, fam, this is supposed to help me, not freaking make it worse.
Like, man, like Viagra can cause. I think Viagra can cause depression.
Mm-hmm. That's
like,
I always remember.
Like, imagine being sad with a hard penis. You look down and be like, why are you so happy? The hell you smiling about? How your upper body sad and your lower body happy?
Yeah, those old school infomercials are always crazy.
Are you hardly depressed or hard and depressed? I used to love the old Viagra. It used to be the old Viagra commercials. Holy shit. Commercials is a very important word, huh? I used to love that old Viagra.
Yeah.
But I used to love the old Viagra commercials. I literally never knew what Viagra was.
Me either. I didn't know what it did.
But on the commercials, obviously they would never explain what Viagra was, because you shouldn't know what Viagra is. I mean, if you don't know what Viagra is, then you're not supposed to be taking it anyways. So it was like these old guys, and they were playing in a band in somebody's garage, and they would just sing the same song, Viva Viagra. And I used to be in class like, Viva Viagra. Like, not know what the hell I'm singing about. I was thinking about...
That should be the podcast title, Viva Viagra.
Yeah. I was singing about penis pills in 6th grade math. Like,
bro,
Viva.
I think the worst Viagra commercial, or whatever type of enhancement commercial, was when they had that one big black football player. Do you ever see it?
That boy is watching porn.
No, it's literally, I have to find it. But it's like a. So there's a big black. There's a black football player that comes in, and he comes in, and then a whole bunch of like white women coming to like, oh. This sound like a scene.
You definitely, you gotta.
Oh man! Yeah. But they was like, "Oh, you look so strong." Oh my god! Hold on, bro. I'm telling the truth. I don't want people to think I'm lying.
I'm about to end up on the hub. Football star walks into
commercial. It was like a men's health something. Oh man, you guys know what I'm talking about.
They don't. They don't mind. Viva Viagra. That was tough, man.
The one I liked too. The infomercials I liked was like the Chia Pets. Chia. That shit made me want that shit so bad. Man. I thought that shit was crazy.
They have like first they have the pets, then they had the weird looking dude. You can grow his hair.
Yeah.
Oh man. Or those like markers that made you draw perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
with the different colors.
You could draw. Remember they would like draw like a cat and like, this is how you draw a cat. You'd be like, yeah, I want that. What else they had? I remember when I used to watch Nickelodeon, I used to want that slime.
Oh yeah.
How weird of a concept was that? Like
The slime?
The slime awards. Like they just slime people.
They still have that, you know that?
They really do.
Yeah, the Dick
That's
Awards
crazy.
still have the slime. You're getting slimed on.
Nate.
Oh man.
All right. I just want y'all to know that Mike just showed me the commercial he was talking about. Let's talk about. First of all, he said there was a lot of white girls. There was 2 white girls sitting at a table.
No,
And-
actually there's only one.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah.
And then also he said an NFL star. It was Frank Thomas, Hall of Fame baseball player.
And it wasn't a Viagra commercial.
It wasn't. It was a Men's Health.
Testosterone.
Testosterone. Yeah. He still sells pills to this day.
Go ahead. Excuse me, are you Frank Thomas?
Yes, I am.
I bet you get recognized a lot.
I was a pretty good ball player.
You were?
This part is funny. Hold on.
Sorry, we recognize you from those Nugenics commercials.
Oh, yeah? That's great.
So does Nugenics really work?
Oh, yeah. I really can feel the difference. My workouts are better, and I feel a lot more energetic.
I wish my husband would use Nugenics.
It's so easy.
Damn.
She just threw her husband under the bus like that. Why?
I think, bro, honestly, really just think you just played the beginning to a porno and you just put it on our podcast. It literally just sounded like,
I wish my husband would take Nugenics. Oh, he doesn't?
let me show you what it do.
Let me show you the benefits.
Let me show you the benefits.
Oh my God, man. I can't believe I said
Football player is Frank Thomas, bro. You so un-American, it don't make no goddamn sense.
Man, that was bad. My bad, y'all. All right. So this is a kind of a would
You also
rather.
said slavery was only 100 years ago. It's somebody 100 years old. Like, man, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know why I thought that because my dad's like 50 something, 60 something.
Right.
So that means it wasn't just 40 years. He just were 40 years removed from slavery.
Yeah, he tweaking, bro. And you had me comment on that shit like it was real. I did the math. I was like, hold on.
Man. Watch, the funny part when we post that, like that might be a TikTok clip depending on how funny it is. When we post it, and there's gonna be someone that don't listen to the whole thing and already try to correct you in the comments. Oh, it's not 100 years ago.
You gotta put that in the clip. You can't have me looking dumb.
No, I would put that.
That's part of the funny. That's part of, yeah.
But but I'm just saying, some people won't finish the video and
Yeah.
already go straight to the comments.
Also, we were talking about that this weekend. I don't understand how you could go to some of our posts get like 5,000 comments on TikTok or whatever. I don't see how you can like go to a comment section and say the same thing somebody already said. Yeah. Like just scroll to the comments. Like it'll literally be the top comment with 10,000 likes on the comment, and somebody will comment the same exact thing. So you just wanted to say it.
Yeah. Anyway, comment, it don't matter. Helps
Right.
our algorithm.
Yep.
Just know it's just pointless.
Yeah. Lame ass boy. Okay. Would you rather have to sprint full speed everywhere you go, or everything that you say has to be yelled at the top of your lungs?
I would go with sprinting everywhere I go. One, I think it'd keep me in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you'd be in damn good shape.
Two, I think yelling, especially in my profession too, I feel like you can drive people away, especially working on from the internet side of things.
Yeah, it has to be sprinting.
Yeah.
It literally has to be. I
Yeah.
just thought about that. Like, you can't even talk without yelling.
Yeah. So as I'm like trying to get a client for my marketing company, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm yelling at them. They're gonna be like, all right, fam, this man
You're
is.
like, dude,
but they're
no.
not gonna have to see me running because everything can be virtual, especially the virtual worlds we live in now.
Actually, I feel like there's
Yelling.
you gotta edit that out.
And we're back.
How could it got canceled? My bad.
No, I'm just
y'all.
gonna bleep it out. It got bleeped out.
All right. I just like saying that when we come back.
Yeah.
I just said something got canceled about. People ask about it.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say that. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I ain't trying to get canceled. Go ahead.
I don't even know what the
Well, yell. You can't yell.
Yeah.
Now you remember what I said.
Oh shit.
So would you rather yell or rather sprint everywhere?
I'd rather
You just not getting a joke?
No.
Oh.
No. I heard what you said.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it has to be sprint.
yeah.
You can't yell. You're not gonna be able to communicate with people. You're gonna have like 2 friends. Only people that can take it
you
are
could
people
just stand still for most of it.
are people that can turn down their hearing aids and stuff. Oh, dude, coming.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, oh no, y'all go ahead. I'll catch up real quick.
Bro, do you know the funniest part about that? Like,
What?
let's say you choose the yelling part. Bro, you can't whisper shit. Somebody will be up there singing and I'm trying to whisper to you, but I forget I gotta yell everything. And I'm like, this dude ass.
or you be at a club, some killers walk in through, like, they ain't bummy as hell. Oh shit, I think they heard me.
You trying to talk to yourself? Why her ugly ass keep looking at me? Oh shit, my bad. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I gotta yell.
Try to rob a house and shit. Hey yo, I think nobody home. Hey, he upstairs, but we gonna hit this corner right here. You see a dude like, hey, we should jump his ass.
Soon as dude bend the corner, we punching his ass. We gonna surprise the shit out of him.
You be at a party. You be at a party, be like, you don't be like, I'm gonna air this shit out. Hey!
I ain't mean that. Oh man.
Oh, we had way too much fun with that.
Too much.
Yeah. You got anything else?
Nah, that's it. We out, man.
Oh man, this is honestly, this is a fun thing to do, man. Really, just come in here, shoot this shit with y'all, and y'all actually like that. Oh, somebody commented.
That is kind of crazy.
Some of you guys commented on our post on
Peach
on Spotify. Again, the people that can reply to our Spotify listeners. So somebody had commented. They want us to our cryptocurrency thoughts. My thoughts are we have no thoughts. The thing about
bro, that's a better question.
No.
Pussy. I'm sick of this shit.
It's not a bad question. The reason we probably won't talk about that much because one, there's a lot of crypto scams and all these influencers promoting coins that they're sponsoring, and that's not something we want to do. We don't really want to capitalize on our audience that way. You know, we'll have ads here and
that way.
Yeah. We'll have ads and ad reads and stuff here and there and stuff like that. But
also, but
the crypto stuff and like trying to pump and dump and shit like that, I don't know. Follow us on our personal accounts. Maybe let's pump and dump.
Anyways,
that's what it's called. No, that's what it's called. Pump and dump. You pump it up and then they dump it. But yeah, somebody said more life stories and experiences. We talked about that.
Yeah.
And then Deontay Wilder fight. We talked about that. So
nice. We covered everything.
Yeah, we covered everything. So yeah, keep dropping.
So,
and honestly, I also want to know if you made it to the end of this podcast. Comment below. I just want to know like people that are listening through.
Who's made it?
Yeah, made it to the end.
Hey, let's have a secret society of people that made it to the end of the episode. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to put the number 17 with a microphone and a fire emoji.
Oh yeah, 17 microphone. Yeah, and join the Discord too. I feel like you made this far. If you made this far, you're invested, and we appreciate that. Again, this has been episode 17 of Crash Dummies Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, rate us on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can rate. Keep supporting us. We have a Twitter page, Instagram. Follow us everywhere you can, and tell your friends about us. And we do appreciate y'all. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Peace. Next Wednesday. Peace. Wednesday. I'm gonna take that part out. No, I'll leave it in.
Hey. Every time I do this motion, you get mad.
All right, y'all.